see what you mean missing it right. So what I want to do first is, let's just make sure your alignment is good. I'm going to take this alignment rod, we're going to point it right at our target. It's a great thing to do every time we practice, just so we make sure our feet are on line, because if we don't have a good idea of where our feet are, we could be aimed way left and be compensating, coming with our swing path way left to right or way right to left, you know? So just a good practice routine to have, to always have that checked. So go ahead and set up for me. Does that feel like how you'd normally set up?
Yeah, I mean, it looks square.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looks good.
Alright, then the next thing I noticed was the grip looked a little bit weak, so what I've been talking to other students about is your hands make this V, right? If you were to take your hands like this, they make two V's. And the proper way for us to hold the grip is to take both of these V's and make sure they point towards our rear shoulder. Okay, that's what we'd consider to be a neutral grip, okay? So if we have it pointing towards our front shoulder, we'd call that a weak grip. And anything more than that is a strong grip, okay? So I see that your V's are pretty much on top. I'd like to take you and have them turn a little bit towards our rear shoulder. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and try that for me. What that's going to do is it's going to help you to get the club face more square at impact. So if we have a weak grip, when we come back in impact, we have a tendency to leave the face open. So it's going to be pointed right at the target for you.
Okay.
So by strengthening that, we can help close the face in. Yeah, great.
Looks like it was a lot straighter, you know?
Yeah, it's a great ball flight. Almost a little bit of a draw for you there. That's right on the flag stick. That's great. Hit it. Wow. Looks like you even hit a little bit further there, so that's great.
Thank you.
Do you have any other problems going on in your swing so far? Or?
No, I think that was man-made. I think we fixed it. Might have just been as simple as the grip.
Yeah, so when we practice, I just want you to always, first and foremost, when you get to the range, set that alignment rod down so make sure our feet are nice and parallel to the target. And then from there, I want to make sure you've always got this grip in a neutral position. Okay. Because I know I have a tendency of going really strong with my grip. So obviously you have the tendency to go weak with your grip. So it's just great to always go back and check the fundamentals. Because we always want to say it's some other fixes we progress through our game of golf, but a lot of times it comes right down to the fundamentals.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Of course. So there's two things I want to do for you. And the first is your grip. Just go ahead and take a grip for me. I noticed that your hands are a little bit, they're touching, but they're not as close as they could be, okay? We want to make sure that our hands almost come together as one piece, okay? So in hockey, you'd imagine we'd have two pieces, right? We want to make sure they're nice and connected as one piece. So I want you to make sure that the meat of your left hand is going to go right up against your pointer finger to your right hand, okay? As close as you can get it. So how do you normally grip the club? Do you do a 10-finger grip then? There you go, okay. I want this finger to be trapped almost under the knee. Okay, so let me show you. I want this thumb to be under the thumb. Yeah, nice and connected like that. You can still let this thumb go down. I just want this meat to be on top. Okay. Got that? That's going to help us to hinge the club, okay? If we have our hands further apart, we can't hinge it. It's harder to bend it, okay? This is going to help us to use lever systems, okay? We want to make our body a lever so we don't have to swing as hard, okay? You hit that one further right off the bat, didn't you? Okay, then one more thing. Tag this next one up for you. Go ahead and set up for me. Grip looks better. Notice how far back the ball is right now? With an 8-iron, I'd like to see it just a little bit behind center. So imagine this is the middle of your feet. Right there is where you want the ball, right behind center, okay? So, yeah, we don't want it all the way back by this foot. We want it towards the middle, right under our sternum, okay? So we want the club to come to the ground right under our sternum. Okay, so if the ball's back here, the club comes to the ground under our sternum, we're going to have a hard time making good contact, right? Okay, so if we just move the ball a little bit forward like we've got it right now, I think you might make better contact. Alright, let's get another one. sure it's nice and in the center of our stance. Okay. That's a little bit weird?
Yeah.
Alright. So here's the thing that I think is really going to make it consistent, okay? When you make swings, we just talked about our sternum being over the ball, okay, when we rest the ball. When you make a swing, I want you to try and make sure that your chest stays over this golf ball, okay? I want you to swing the club back and swing the club through and try and hold the chest over the golf ball.
Just let it down by 2 distance.
Yeah, just try and stay down because we don't want the angle of our spines. We don't want that to be changing as we swing. We don't want to be standing up, okay? We want to stay down and through, okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead and make a couple of practice swings like that. And just try and brush the ground. Just try and keep our chest over the ground. Make a nice full practice swing like there's a ball here. Good. Does that feel kind of weird?
Just better than.
Alright, go ahead and try and hit the ball now and see how this works. Wow, that was really good contact, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was really good contact.